Good morning, afternoon, evening, Capricorn. Wherever you're at in the world, I hope you're all having the most wonderful day so far. This is going to be your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and their true intentions for you. I'm going to start your reading off by looking at the situation between the two of you from the Love Oracle messages. Then I'm going to jump into the tarot section and look at this person's true intentions for you. And I'm going to close out the reading with the Hidden Truth Oracle deck by pulling some messages from this person. Now, this is general and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. Show me the situation between Capricorn and the person on their mind. Ooh. Okay, so we have magnetic attraction, fated meeting, and roll the dice. But at the bottom of the deck is a mask card, which is telling me that someone's not being completely honest about something. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily bad. It just means somebody might be trying to over impress the other person, but there is a magnetic attraction between the two of you, alluring, lust, irresistible, flirting, fated meeting, which is meant to be destiny, predetermined encounter, and roll the dice, take a chance, risk, leap of faith strategy. Now, it could also be that somebody's, like, should I do this? Should I not? Should I believe this? What if they're not being completely honest? If you are feeling that from past experiences, Capricorn, try and look at this situation from a fresh perspective that, this person is not the person from your past. You have to see them as someone new, right? But don't be foolish, of course, and think like, my intuition's telling me something's off. I'm going to ignore it. It's fine. Pay attention to that. Does the feeling still remain? Just, kind of feel things out. But it does feel like this all happened for the right reasons. There is definitely passion between the two of you, and you both feel this intense connection. It's amazing. And, you want to take a chance here. Do they want to take a chance here? So let's go ahead and look at this person's true intentions for you. Oh. So the Mask card, what is coming out here is that there's heartbreak. And the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So this person's true intentions is to cause some kind of heartbreak situation here because they don't open up. Their heart has been broken before, and so they're not easily persuaded. They also give up very easily in relationships, meaning that once they get what they want, and then they're showing you a lot of like, I really want you, Capricorn, they end up being lazy in relationships. They're not patient. They don't understand, certain things whenever it's like they want your time, and, wanting your time is one thing, but making it to the point where they're not showing that they're very mature, being codependent. I even see someone who swindles people out of their money. So be very careful. That 10 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like they tell you certain things and maybe they do want love, but I do get that this has happened before in past relationships, and they are not looking at what what role they played in past relationships that have caused them to end. Now, let's go ahead and clarify that 3 of Swords. So they're showing you one side, but once they get what they want, they show you another side of like, I got you, you're hooked, and we're going to be together. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands coming out here. The thing about this is they're also heartbroken over somebody else still, and they want that person from their past to see that they're happy with somebody else. So that way it makes their past person jealous. And there's also heartbreak and stability of a relationship here because this person brings a lot of relationship drama. They get short tempered, they're quick to judge, they're quick to assume, and they typically create like fights. Whether it is just verbal, fights, but I am seeing some physicalness here with how they come rushing in and they're feeling passionate about like, oh, I feel hurt. And it just comes off that it is this person that cannot let go of their past. So their heart is closed off and they're making you work for their heart that they're not going to open up to you. They constantly cause drama. The King of Pentacles in reverse here, really being codependent on somebody else helping them out financially. Not only that, being lazy in relationships and not really following through I feel like losing money as well. So be careful because rolling the dice with that King of Pentacles in reverse right there, this person could have a gambling problem. So let's go ahead and clarify this Queen of Swords. All right, we have the Six of Swords as well as the Nine of Swords. They're very sharp with their words and they love to use the I don't need you, I don't need anybody, I'm good all on my own, which the Queen of Swords is that type of energy unless there's love tied up to it. But what there is the Six of Swords and the Nine of Swords. They assume that you are going to treat them the same way that somebody else did in their past, and they blame their past relationship as being the reason for their heartbreak, and they don't want to go through that again. But really, they're not seeing what they do to cause complications in relationships because they haven't moved past this. They're bringing their past relationship into a current situation, even though they have this intense connection with you. They're not really letting go of the past. And then they want this past person to see they're happy without them so they can rub it in their face. It's just not very mature. And, they will be very sharp with their words. And if they don't like what you have to say, or you don't want to hear what they have to say, they will move on. And they have a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of depression because of what has happened in the past, but there's also a lack of recognition as to what they, put into that relationship, how they treated that relationship from their past. So they're still stuck on the past and bringing past baggage into the present. Let's go ahead and clarify that King of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Wands comes out in a 50-50 energy. See, they just don't put in the effort towards relationships. They give up too easily. They become lazy in relationships. They want somebody else to take care of them. Look at that. All of their money is their money. They're not going to share it with you. I'm not going to share anything with you. We're not going to put bank accounts together, but I want you to take care of everything for me. And I want you to this and that and the other. And it feels like, here's another thing. If they move in with you, they will be very guarded, defensive about paying bills. There will not be an equality there because they want you to pay. Oh, well, I'm moving in with you. And there's always an excuse of why they can't help you with bills. And I do see that gambling habit there. Something about them gambling their money away, whether it's just a spending habit, just throwing money away for no reason when they should be saving money. They have a real problem with that and they will drain other people's bank accounts. If you talk to this person's ex, guarantee that's what they're going to tell you. That there were financial situations and struggles because they didn't help out. The connection's so good, or the situation, being very magnetic and everything. But listen to your intuition. If you're feeling that something is off and it continues to stay that way, and you're seeing this from a fresh perspective, like this is a different person. It's not like the person from the past. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt at first. But if my intuition, if my gut feeling keeps telling me this isn't right, then I need to listen. So, always trust yourself, Capricorn. And so, you don't want to be in a situation where somebody treats you poorly, doesn't show you that they want to create abundance with you, yet wanting to take from you. I just don't like that. So let's get some messages from this person. Some of you, it has already happened to the point where things were really good between the two of you. You took a chance on this person, then all of a sudden something changed and you're like, what the heck was that? As my grandmother and my mother have told me forever and ever and ever, when somebody shows you a different side of them, okay, everything's good in the beginning, right? Here's the way I see it. When you're dating somebody, in the beginning, they're going to try really hard. It's like going for a job interview. You want that job, got to get that job. So I want to be the best choice, right? And so some people will try really hard to achieve that. Like, I want to be the best choice. So even in dating or job opportunities, people try to outbeat the other person, or if there is another person, right? So they're showing you at first, going for that date, that they're this amazing person and they have all these great qualities and, okay, great, that's fine. But then when somebody shows you another side of them, you better believe that they are showing you the truth. That is not just a coincidence, like, oh, they had a bad day, it'll never happen again. No, they're showing you a side of them that they typically don't show. And so when they do, don't ignore it. And that's what my mom and my grandmother have always told me. So just pay attention to that. We will be together again. So this person with this magnetic attraction to you, they cause pain. They're hung up on somebody else. And then there's complications between the two of you, which leads to them walking away, but then coming back whenever they need something from you. Oh, I need money, or I need help. I need this, I need that. So that codependent of financial, security that they think they can get from you. And I also get somebody, like I said, that really swindles, is like a con artist. Like, I just had a really bad time and I just didn't know who to turn to. So I'm coming to you because I don't know what to do. You're not the only person they've done that to. So don't fall for their tricks. They are wearing a mask, okay? So I wish I could share my good news with you. Something happening for them about moving forward that they feel is so amazing that they want to share that with you. But it does feel like it's a way for them to try to get back into your life after something has happened. And especially if this person's like, I don't need you, and they leave, they're like, oh, well, I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back. Let's see what happens. And when something good happens in their life, they want to share it with you because it gives them leverage of, how am I going to get Capricorn to talk to me again? So many things remind me of you. So I'm getting that, some of you have already gone through this situation, and this person's true intentions were to not be that great. It just was going to cause a lot of drama for you. You did not care about that. That's not what you wanted. You wanted a peaceful, loving relationship, and that is not what this person was providing. The attraction was great, but everything else was just, there was something off. I'm starting to understand our connection. Capricorn, it really feels like you are ignoring this person. You don't want anything to do with them. And which is good, so I don't really have to tell you, like, trust your intuition. But for those of you that are still going through this situation, when this person shows you a different side of them, when they act a different way than how they portrayed themselves in the beginning, pay attention to that, okay? When they leave, don't take them back, because this person will be in and out of your life causing drama, and you just don't deserve that. It's a waste of your time, and your time is very valuable. And unless you're going to start charging this person, I would say I charge like $100 an hour, or something like that. Because the way that they're acting, it's like, well, do they need therapy? Yeah. And if they're not going to go to a therapist, then guess what? You just charge like one and be like, okay, the clock is ticking right now and my time is valuable. I'll send you a bill. You know what I mean? It's just, It's ridiculous to stay in something where someone wants to use the other person and shows them a very false side of them. Like, this is how I am happy all the time. You know that's not true. I know you know that's not true. So, but Capricorn, you definitely deserve so much better. Don't allow someone to waste your time like this or cause and create drama in your life like this. Stand your ground. This person feels very vulnerable, like they can't get you back. They also blame you for their financial struggles. They blame you for everything. You know, they don't take accountability with that King of Pentacles in reverse. So this is what I have for you. Stay safe, stay strong, and of course you deserve so much better. I'm wishing you all the best. If this resonates, hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.